All right, let's look at how to graph a basic equation. 3x plus 4y equals 12. If we use our 0, 0 method, which is the great way to get started when graphing, you can ask yourself, if you make x 0, what will y have to equal? In this case, 3. If you make y 0, what will x have to equal? In this case, 4. Now I'm cheating. I am using graphing technology to graph, but here's your point 40, and here's your point 03. This is the fast and quick way to get an equation into a graph. Let's look at the type of graphing we're going to do mostly in Math 11 Foundations. This is what we call graphing inequalities. Instead of looking for points on a line, we're looking for points in a plane given certain criteria. So in this case, I'm going back to 3x plus 4y, and I've changed it instead of equal to, I've changed it to greater than or equal to 12. That means, can you find me combinations of numbers for x and for y, where if you put those numbers into the equation, the number will always be greater than or equal to 12. And this has already been shaded for you, but let's do some tests and see what happens. So let's pick 0, 0 as a point to test. So if I put in 0 plus 0 greater than or equal to 12, is that true? Well, of course not. You'd rather have $12 than $0, wouldn't you? So this case, and this side is no. This side doesn't work. Let's find a point here. How about 0, 5? So let's put in 0 plus 4 times 5 is 20, greater than or equal to 12. Is 20 greater than or equal to 12? Yes. So this pink side is our yes side, and that's why Desmos shades this in automatically. So you might show it on your graph with just a little bit of shading. And keep in mind, the boundary line here is the line 3x plus 4y equals 12, which is where you always have to start. All right, let's look at the equation y equals 2x minus 3. A lot of people get confused because they forget how to graph it. So let's start. You start with the y-intercept at minus 3, and you go up 2 and 1 over, up 2, 1 over, and you continue on, and you get all the points on a line. So that's how you graph a basic equation in the form y equals mx plus b. All right, now we're graphing y is greater than or equal to 2x minus 3. Unfortunately, in Desmos, it already does the shading for me, but let's talk about what it's doing. So y greater than or equal to means the boundary line is a solid line, so you can see this line is solid. And we're also going to have to pick a point. You guys know my favorite point is 0, 0, and it works for all points. So 0 greater than or equal to 0 minus 3, which is 0 greater than or equal to minus 3. Is 0 greater than or equal to minus 3? Yes, I would rather have $0 than be minus $3 in the hole, and this side would be no. So that means that this would be the side you would shade. All right. Let's look at y less than or equal to 2x minus 3. Again, let's test my favorite point, 0, 0. We've already done this. So is 0 less than or equal to minus 3? No, 0 is greater than or equal to minus 3. So this side is no, this side must be yes. This will be the side we shade. All right, let's have a look at y is less than 2x minus 3. Can you see the difference between this graph and the last one? Well, if you look closely, you'll see that we have a dotted line here. The dotted line is used when we use a less than or equal to or greater than sign. So without an equal sign, you cannot use a solid line. All right, here is y is greater than 2x minus 3. And again, if you look carefully, the area is the same, except the boundary is now a dashed line. All right, here's one for you to try. 4x plus 3y is less than or equal to 10. So starting off with finding your two zeros. Now notice that I haven't given you very nice numbers, so you will have some fractions to deal with. So if you make x equal to 0, y is equal to 10 over 3. When you're graphing that, it's approximately 3 1/3, so just do the best you can. And for y0, x will be equal to 10 over 4, which is 2 1/2. So next step, go ahead and draw a quick sketch. And the last step is to take your test point and see which side you shade. So go ahead, you'll find the answer on the next screen. All right, if you have done this correctly, here are your 2 points. And let's test 0, 0, best point to test. Is 0 less than or equal to 10? Yes. 0 is less than or equal to 10. So this is your yes side. And that's it.